Welcome to eSeniors GT3. This is the third race of 8, and we are at ZOLDER in Belgium, showing you the schedule and the races we have in front of us. So next race beyond this one, October 7th, going to be Imola. So let's look at the standings here after 3 races. And there we are. So here we are looking at the Platinum group. We have Chris Moses in the lead, 55 points. And you see here that we are removing one race automatically, or your worst result, so to speak. So Chris Moses in the lead, Johan Larsson second. So Chris won the last race. Johan Larsson didn't really have a good race. Brad Merritz was P2. John Saunders was P3 and Steve Young P4. And that's also the order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the group, the Platinum group. So let's look at the silver. Brian Banks did a great race, P1. John Messick, P2, and he was the winner of the silver last race, or the race before, the first race, rather. Ambro didn't start. Jeff Odette looks like he did not finish that race. And Richard McKay was P3, so great effort by him. So that's that. So let me just, and it says Kelami here. That is not correct. Let me just quickly change that. That is not correct. So I need to correct that. So in the meantime, I can talk about our sponsors. So we really appreciate our sponsors. So we have Castle and Cauldron. So they specialize in handcrafted Harry Potter stuff, kind of props, medieval cosplay, Halloween decor items. They have famous for the magic wands that are handmade, potions, wall and table accessories, and all those things. So support them. You can find them on Facebook. Syndeo, a Canadian company. It's a technology broker that specialized in voice contact centers, cybersecurity solutions for business. And they have advisors that will help you select the best technology solution for your business. So if you're in search of that, contact them. And then we have Sim3D, dashboards, fan shrouds, and mounts, everything you need on your rig. Elastomer kists, flag boxes, LED, power supply brackets, and button boxes, and all sorts of things. So really high quality stuff. So that's our sponsor. And Brian is on and Terry is on. Also, we have Jonathan Wood. Hey, Jonathan, in the pace car of eSeniors.
Just driving off the track, and just as you mentioned my name, I spin it.
Yeah, we got that on the screen. Looks great. Nice. Excellent. Little spin. So when Jonathan get going here, we're gonna have him guide us through the track.
Yeah, I'm at turn 3 right now, which is flat out. Turn 4 coming up. I'm gonna change down into 3rd gear. Gonna try and hit this apex, and now I just missed it. Get this long straightaway, going down to a very, very tight chicane with some savage sausages. And hey, we just did exactly the same as we did last week. We were a little bit late with the roll through laps, so qualifying is starting now.
Yeah, so we'll let you get to it, and then when you're ready, you can talk through a full lap if you're able.
Okay.
So I'll get on the game stream, set up here. So we're gonna have 2 groups of qualifying, 15 minutes for silver and then 15 minutes for the qualifying. So right now we're gonna see silver guys roll out.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, so we were talking about this off air, it was Krista and I, and that is the fact that almost everyone has like one track or 1 or 2 tracks that we're like really, really good at. You know, Krista is like Paul Ricard. I don't know why he's so fast at Paul Ricard. I've tried to copy what he does, but I'm slower than him by a massive amount. My track is Imola. I don't know why. I'm just better there than anywhere else. But I want you to look out for the silver guy, Richard Colomb, because in pre-qualifying, which we just got done with, he was faster by a lot than any of the other silver guys, and he was basically, there was a big crossover between his time and some of the platinum guys, so definitely one to watch.
Yeah, this is a track that we haven't raced much with eSeniors, so that's really the focus we've tried to have when we selected the tracks for this season, to take the tracks that are not the common one. I really enjoyed this track though. It's tight. When we raced the GT3 or the Porsche Cup yesterday, it was really fun.
How did you feel though from going from the Porsche Cup car to the GT3? Because for me, it just suddenly felt fantastic.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was really the opposite for me, because I was racing GT3 first on Thursday, and then on Friday Porsche Cup, so I had to be much more tender with the Porsche Cup than I'm on with the GT3. So
Tender is putting it nicely.
Yeah.
Taming that beast around here is just awful.
That's it. Yeah, what's a good GT3 pace here? Oh, someone went off here.
Yeah, so you're going to see the platinum guys probably in the 27s. I want to say probably mid to high 27s. The silver guys, maybe the high 29s. They might break into the 29s. That's my hope, but the general spread should be 27s through 30-31s, I would imagine.
Craig Holmes online says here, damn, it's 17% charged. So he's, I don't know if we can just plug in the cable and drive with the cable to the headset.
What is that? His VR headset?
Yeah.
No, I see.
All right, let's keep an eye on Colomb and see where he ends up. Right now we had the fastest. Like you said, Richard Colomb, fastest.
It was. You see, what did I say? And he's 4/10 faster than Hugo Caballero. You got Aaron Shannon 8/10 back, and yeah. So there it is. Let's see how everyone else reacts that time.
Yeah, Richard Colomb, he placed in P17 at Imola, and he didn't place last race. So that would be fantastic if he could be up competing here.
You know, you used to be able to get away with going through that chicane with the two sausage curbs. You used to be able to sometimes get away with just flying through it and gaining a monster amount of time. And I've been testing it out this last couple of days, and I just can't do it. It just throws me straight into the wall. But I think you pointed out also, Krista, that chicane didn't exist at some point. So the thought of, you know, going hammer and tongs down that straight, down to that left-hand curve, the bottom of the hill, and then into that bottom chicane would have been freaking scary. So I'm glad they put that chicane in for sure.
Yeah, it came in 1973, and I'm sure that was because of some accident.
Yeah, infamous track. This one's older, of course. You know, Gilles Villeneuve died here. That's pretty much what it's famous or infamous for. So don't have to mention that again. But other than that, you know, we don't really see it very often, do we? It's not a Formula One track.
Yeah, sure. They do Belgian truck Grand Prix there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I wonder how that looks like. They do motorcycle racing as well. That must be scary.
Truck racing is great. Talk about rubbing is racing. I mean, they hammer each other. So do we have Richard Colomb still sitting there pretty in P1. Aaron Shannon, 3/10 off now. He's gone a little bit faster. Hugo Caballero, P3. Andy Ambro, P4. Followed by Joe Messick. Roman Mark is out there. Roman is actually a platinum driver. He shouldn't be out there right now. So
that's interesting.
Yeah, he's being given some messages through the chat, so hopefully he'll see that and come straight back into the pits. Rich McKay, P7, Stuart Charles, P8.
Yeah, Roman Mark, that's the fast one there. Hugo Caballero is not now on a really fast time.
Andy Ambro in theoretical pole position for the silver guys.
Yeah, Roman Mark, he's on the audio in the pre-race meeting. Audio. It's weird.
I mean, yeah, the question is, if now that he's posted some fast times, is he going to be allowed to qualify with the platinum group? I would assume not.
No,
because,
no,
you know,
I wouldn't see that.
Can't have double the amount of time. That's not very fair.
Yeah.
Richard is on another fast lap. This is a pole position paced time, but he is behind somebody. That somebody is Brian Banks. So it's not up to Brian to let him by. You know, Brian is also on his own personal fast lap. But Richard is losing time behind him. He's now 4 tenths up on his fastest time. Now half a second up on his fastest time. Coming down into that final chicane, into that second chicane. Yeah, he's lost a lot of time now behind Brian. But he's still up on his time by 3 tenths, so let's see if he can still pull this out of the bag and take that pole that's been taken by Hugo Caballero, by the way, at 1:30.1. Yeah, Richard, he's pushing his luck here behind Brian. Slow car in the way.
Yeah, he's behind on his time though.
Yeah, no, he's lost. Yeah, but he's lost all that time again now.
Yeah.
He would have been better just to lift off
Exactly.
and start again, because now he's got another whole lap stuck behind the slower car, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, I
Gonna
think.
take a quick break here.
Yeah. I think, yeah, probably. I don't think we actually, Jeremy mentioned in the Roman. I think this is his first GT3 race. I'm just looking down on SIMGRID. I think that's his first. Yeah, that's his first race with us this season. So maybe that wasn't fully explained. Richard Colombo is on a good run again now, but he still sits behind Banks. And Roman is still out there driving. So I guess we'll let him do his qualifying and then he has to stay in. Hopefully he understands that he has to go in when it's time for the Platinums to go out. We chalked this up as a little misunderstanding. So when it comes
And
to
once again, mate, so Richard is he's not helping himself, is he?
Yeah, I saw just that. Yeah, he should just abandon that and start over again.
Looks like he's done so. He's given himself a little bit of a gap to Banks in front. This should be good. He's just got to nail this lap, though.
Yeah, I found if you keep like 5 seconds or something when you start your lap and the other guy is not terribly slow, that should be all right. Yeah, Brian. 4-7, his time is up in 5 minutes. I think they let him run his qualifying and then he has to sit for 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's if he gets that message, because they're saying that in the chat that he should be qualifying with the platinum guys, which he'll probably go back out with the platinum guys. So I guess we'll have to see what happens.
Yeah, I think we chalked that up to communication because this is his first race this season with us in GT3. Okay. So no big deal, I think.
All right. So Richard is 3 tenths up this lap. Yeah, now he's lost it all. He's going to be a very frustrated guy.
Yeah, looks like we have 19 silver or 18 silver driving out of the 24 that have signed up. But people have signed out of the race, so that's the right way to do it. So you see that people are not just abandoning the championship. Let's see, Stuart Charles in P13. He used to be a contender here in the silver. Again, this might not be the track for everyone, which is why I kind of like these kind of tracks, because different people come up to shine, you know.
Well, Craig is at 40% charge now.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Stuart
Richard
Charles.
has started his another lap, and he's half a second up after the first sector. But once again, you know, he is catching Banks, who's catching somebody else. He's now 7/10 up.
Yeah, he's not in provisional pole time yet. Stuart Charles, P5, that I followed a moment ago.
Oh no, he's made a big mistake.
Yeah, big mistake there. Let's see, James Parks, P11 right now. He's up 0.3. See if that's gonna move him anything. Yeah, P8 for Parks. Mike Mileski back from Europe, rested in a 7-Up livery, which is kind of cool looking. Kind of like that livery.
It's a throwback to the Jordan from 1991.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
Probably one of the best liveries ever, I think.
So he's up half. Oh, it's a little trouble going through there with the Ferrari in the last chicane. So, well, this might push him up to P8 maybe. Let's see. P9, Mike Mileski.
So it looks like Roman Mark actually just left.
Oh, interesting. Oh, he's still in the voice chat there. Coulomb is it's still sitting behind the Banks there, and he's doing good time. Right now he's up 0.7, so now he's in provisional pole. Let's me get into his cockpit. Going through that chicane nicely. Maybe he gets a little slipstream here. I don't really know if you get any slipstream on GT3 unless you're actually sitting right behind. But he lost a little time, but he's up 0.7.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a 129.5-ish, I think. Nicely done. Back on the power. He's gone a little wide.
Oh, he lost it all.
Did he invalidate?
He lost everything.
Sure.
I lost all time. Oh.
Just at the last corner, and now of course he's too close to Banks again. It's interesting though, isn't it? You know, you really have to manage your qualifying and your position, where you are relative to the car in front.
Absolutely. So now time is almost up. I mean, he has this lap to complete if he wants to.
Yeah, he's purple in the middle sector, so you can see. In fact, if I look at the sector times.
Well, that was fun.
Mike, how are you?
How are you?
Mike.
Good.
Welcome back from Europe.
Yes. I think some of the European blood and Ferrari
You got inspired.
rubbed off on me. Yeah, I got some good times.
Yeah, we're following Richard Coulomb here. He continues to lap after lap behind Banks, and that has hampered him a little bit. But right now I think he's safe. But he's up 0.5, so he's not in contention just yet for P1. Hugo Caballero actually has the best time now for silver.
The shot improved. It's during the week. He wasn't that fast. He improved in the last couple of days. Really good.
Oh, Coulomb took provisional pole.
Yeah, Coulomb did some. Yeah, he was not fast early in the week either.
What was his time?
1:29.7.
Yep, there you go.
Unbelievable. Nice.
I'm going to mute myself for the qualifying one, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like this track, but it's I like it. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, yeah. I had a lot of fun in Porsche Cup. I was chasing Britos and I got knocked out early there, but I managed to come back to my starting position.
Yes,
so
did a good job. Yeah,
super
you did a good job coming through the field. It's a track you got to be. You pressure people on. You know, you can't pass too much, but if you're right up on their tail, somebody's gonna make a mistake sooner or later.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. All right, gonna start to get some time on the board. The silver guys. I think Moses is obviously the big contender here. I listened to his broadcast early on when he was just practicing, and he worked so much on his, spent a lot of time on his setups and just really into this, which is really nice to see.
38 people on track. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we have more platinums than silvers driving. So,
Jonathan gonna race today?
yeah, he's racing.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'll stay with you then through qualifying.
Yeah, so Moses, he went from driving the BMW he was in before to the Lamborghini. I mean, that's a big change.
Yeah, that's a big change, yeah.
So kudos to him.
He's been doing well in it, though.
Yeah. He placed P3 at Monza and then P1 last race.
He hasn't had bad luck so far this year. Last year had so much bad luck, eh?
Yeah, I think he got he wrangled the squirrels in his attic. That's been impeding with his.
Started drinking Irish whiskey. You got the luck of the Irish now.
Yeah. All right, Sylvain is on provisional pole pace right now. And here comes Saunders, 129.2. Let's see how Jonathan is doing. At the last race, a little unfortunate, he was involved in an accident. We had this big accident in the last race, Kyalami. I think this race is going to be a little bit easier because by the time we get to the first chicane, the field should be spread out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stefan, you can't change your car. Just stay with your choice.
Jonathan stayed with the Mercedes too, huh? Wow.
Yeah, it's our pace car, so that's kind of the whole point. So it wasn't really meant that he would race in it, just do laps before and talk through the laps. But he really enjoyed driving it. So I'm gonna walk through that with him, unless he's gonna talk to it. But coming through the first turn here, you really want to be on that apex, get on the throttle, and then go out wide on the left. Don't under or oversteer. Try to get on that apex, and you come around with the windmills, and then throw down into this, and try to get on the apex and get on the throttle as quick as possible after the apex. Be careful not to go wide. Coming down into this first chicane, braking just before the colored red and white on the right. Try to not bounce too much. The second bend there, you can't really get on. The first chicane you can get up to a hair braking point where there's white and red on the left. Try not to get too fat on this. Got through that really well, and then we want to stay tight and try to stay full throttle here. That's really your setup's gonna do that for you. Braking point right there, 100 meters. Coming around on the touch on the apex, get on the throttle again. And then as you come under the second kind of sign here, that's when you brake. Get on the apex there, get on the second apex, not too much because then you can get unstable. And that's a lap at Zolder by Mr. Wood.
Yeah, good job. How's he gonna get?
P10 for Jonathan. So let's see where we have other guys. It's gonna be
so excited. I'm so excited. I got that pit lane walk camera going finally.
Oh, yeah.
I needed some help from the designers there. There was a file that was locked on me.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what the problem was.
Yes, we see a little overlap here on, at least we have 8 minutes left, but there's overlap between silver and platinum, quite a bit actually.
Yeah, not everybody practiced this track, I think, too much.
Yeah, Simmer and Ellis is way back here. But he maybe hasn't really got his act together. We have Ponoff on track. What did he do? Yeah, he was P8 last race. Great to see him on track. Daniel is sitting there in P23 at the moment. And Laszlo have joined us too. He hasn't. Let's see where he was.
John Larson just jumped into second. That was nice.
Yeah.
Good lap. And he just jumped into first. Sorry.
Oh, nice.
Oh, 28-2.
Oh, that's nice. Has
a little bit of a gap there till May too, eh? Half a second, or 2 or 3 tenths of a second before he hit third.
Yeah, I'm surprised also to see Moses that far because he normally much further up. Hellström, very nice guy. Tommy there in P4. Had a lot of discussion with him. He's a helicopter pilot in Sweden, so share my aviation interest with him.
He improved in the last couple of days too, because I was matching him at 130s earlier in the week. Now he's up there in the 129s. Nice. 128s actually.
Yeah. Aaron Shannon. Okay, there you are. Joining this. Some people are joining the stream on YouTube here while they are waiting for the race to start. If they are done with their qualifying in the silver. Terry Trowbridge, our oldest driver in P19. Johan Larsson is on the best lap right now, 128.2 is his best so far. He looks to improve that maybe a little bit. So Johan and Tommy Hellström have the same liveries and they train with Wolfslener. Oh, look at it, those cars sits on top of each other, that's weird. Brad Maris, very fast driver. I'm driving with him in the CMS on Thursday nights. Super quick guy. Sylvain sits in P4. Sylvain has not been that successful in this contest so far. P15 in the first race at where was that? That was Monza and P5. And P5 the last race. Let's see who is on a run to do something better than where they are. I'm just looking at Thomas a little bit in his Porsche. Good looking livery. Classic Martini colors.
Love that livery. Love that livery.
Yeah,
my favorite.
Nice. Ponoff sits in P26, surprising.
I haven't seen him all week, so I think he's just coming into the last minute here. I haven't seen him all week on the server.
Jan Saunders looks to improve. See where he is. Yeah, coming through the last turns. He's up 0.2. He's on pace for provisional pole.
Nice.
Yes, he's gonna take it. John Saunders, provisional pole, 128.0.
Wow.
Very nice.
Close to 127s, isn't it?
And Jonathan is up in P7 right now. Oh, he goes wide. Commentator's curse. Sorry about that, Jonathan.
Don't hit the wall.
Commentator's curse is right.
Yeah,
On you.
it's so easy to go wide there. Following Laszlo Nemeth in P17, so he has just joined. And erroneously, I said that this was a Dutch track, so I put the Dutch flag on the graphic for the Porsche Cup, but I corrected it for this one. It's a Belgium track. So that's the home track for Sylvain. See if he can represent. Oh, Bando goes in. So yeah, Richard Colomb, they're overlapping quite a bit into the silver or into the platinum, which is
Yeah, good job. Yeah.
very nice effort.
And Hugo,
Yeah.
not far off. 6/100s.
So how did you like this track, Mike?
I love it. No, I like it. I like it. I put a lot of laps in today this week because I had nothing else to do. I'm anxious to be back, so
Yeah, nice.
served me well. And I'm loving the Ferrari.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop working end of October, so then I can just spend all the time in the world racing. So
Oh, top five.
Hellström can do something. Well, Johan Larsson now is up 0.2.
Oh, that'll get him pole.
If he keeps this pace, he's on pole pace, but he's kind of just starting off. Losing a little time there. On the helicam for him.
So this track, of course, was where Gilles Villeneuve died, and they moved Belgian Grand Prix the next year to Spa. Right after that, what I read this morning on Wikipedia.
Oh yeah.
And then they had it one more time the year after, and then that was it. Spa was permanent after that for the Belgian Grand Prix.
Hey, Nikos. We haven't seen Nikos in a while.
Oh,
He
yeah.
suddenly showed up in the chat.
Awesome.
Howdy, Nikos.
Larson is up 0.4 now on his time, so he's going to come into the last chicane. Is he going to be troubled by Sylvain? I think it is in front of him. No, he's coming through. He's going to get provisional pole. And there it is, Johan Larsson, provisional pole. He was... he won the first race, Johan, and placed P14. And that's his dropped result. So
127.
very nicely done here.
Yeah.
So Chris Moses down in P6. So I guess he's not really getting his setups where he wants them.
I'm going to drop off here. I'm going to get my game face on.
All
See
right.
you
Good luck.
on the downstream.
Good
Okay,
luck.
Good luck. Have fun.
bye. Oh, we'll have fun, of course.
Tommy Hellström was spinning out.
So what did we say? We said the pole time for the Platinum will be in the high 27s. So Johan is the only driver in the 27s, 27.8.
Yeah, so that's 2 seconds between silver and platinum.
Yeah, and that lap that I did, that's the fastest I've been. That was a personal best. I mean, it is in the Mercedes.
Yeah, I mean that's all you can ask for. That's my goal always, to try and do my personal best during qualifying for the race. If I done that, that's all I can do. Steve
Yeah,
Young.
I mean, it seems you win and lose at that bottom chicane. That's where you gain or lose all the time.
Steve Young up to P6. And I think that's That's it. Now we will wait for the start. I'm gonna take a quick break while we have time. Put on my pause screen. So I'll be right back.
Up in there. But definitely the standout for me, as I was mentioning earlier, was Richard Colomb. And, you know, actually, to be fair, he's joined by Hugo Caballero because they're basically really can't measure really how fast they are against each other. They're both pretty much the same speed.
Yeah, it's cool to see.
See a few old friends back. So Laszlo Nemeth is back in the field. We've got a big field today, like 39 drivers and a few new faces as well. So good stuff. Shoot, you know what? I should probably figure out what I should do for the pit stop. I haven't even thought about it.
Yeah, do that
No.
while I go through the drivers here. See if I can get the little track walk going here real quick. Grid walk. Open grid walk. Okay, here's the grid walk. Let's do that really quick here. So Johan Larsson, John Saunders P2, Brad Maris, Tommy Hellström, Sylvain Desart, home track Belgium, Steve Young, Chris Moses, P7, P8, Chris Bourne, P9, Jonathan in the eSeniors pace car, Andy Driscoll, P10, Robert Obando, 11, P12, Terry Trowbridge, Laszlo Nemeth joining us, great Dutch driver, P13, fearless leader, Jeremy Robas, Richard Colomb, P1 when it comes to the silver team, and Hugo Caballero, P16 but P2 in the silver. Daniel Britos, P17, Ollie from Australia, Aaron Shannon, 19, from Canada, Andrew Ambro, I don't know where he's from, P20, Stuart Shaws, P21, Brian Banks, P22, Thomas Renier, 23, Lee Ellis, P24. We have Michael McClellan, P25, James Parks, P26, Mirsh Pornoff, Macedonia, P27, Mike Mileski, 7-Up, P28, Richard McKay, P29, Don Harvey from UK, P30, John Messick, P31, Randy Zimmer, P32, Joaquim Rodriguez from Portugal, P33, P34, Neil Leader, and Eric Langlois, P35, Melvin Schmidt, P36, Joe Bekabak in the Camel livery, that's a new one, I think. Craig Gallagher, P38, and Craig Holmes in the Thunderbird. There we go. Whew.
So Andy Ambro, I believe he is Irish-Italian. So it's asking, which is pretty confusing to me. But yeah, I believe that's the case.
Oh. Do we have a flag for that?
I don't think so. It's definitely a hybrid flag. But the same colors, right? Red, white, and green?
Yeah, must be.
That works.
Okay.
All right, so my goal here is to try and stay out of trouble. I've clearly got every car in front of me is faster than me. I just know it. So this is either going to get spread out very quickly in front, or are we going to get some carnage, which I'll be able to take advantage of. But I just want to try and stay out of trouble, especially after last week.
Yeah,
Which I was in the middle of trouble.
Yeah, Nico says that Frank Tennant is in time for the carnage, but I hope it's going to be stretched out. Hopefully people are not going to brake too early or too late coming into the first chicane with the cold tires. We just have to see, will we?
Yeah, it's all about quelling that aggression, isn't it? And you've got a tendency to want to be aggressive on the first lap or the first few laps, especially if you see the car in front of you is close in front, and you think, oh yeah, I can do a dive, but about quelling those wants, really. I mean,
quelling the wants.
Quelling the need to get in front of the car in front early on, because it's going to cause an accident.
Yeah. All right, just testing the Timmy cam. There's Timmy.
Timmy!
Very popular feature on this broadcast. All right, here we go. Johan Larsson, John Saunders, Brad Maris, Tommy Hellström, Sylvain, and Steve Young, the first 3 rows. And behind them, lurking Chris Moses and Chris Bourne. Johan Larsson in the Alien livery, together with his teammate Tommy. Good start there by Johan Larsson, John Saunders. And let's see how we do in the first turn. Very nicely done. Going up to look at John Saunders, chasing Johan Larsson. Good move there by Tommy Hellström. Sits still in P4, but we have Sylvain is behind there challenging. Oh, good start by Johan Larsson. Way ahead of everyone else. Panning down the field a little bit. We see Hellström is being chased by Sylvain. Let's see what comes up here in the first chicane. And Johan Larsson is well clear of that.
No.
And we see actually Jonathan Wood went wide. Back on track again. Looks like there wasn't really that much going on there. That was great. Just as I realized I haven't started the capture of incidents. So that's good that it's not too much going on there. Little bump and grind maybe here and there. Looks very clean as we panning down the field. Randy Zimmer. Oh, we have a little pandemonium there. Someone went sideways. Craig Holmes, I think, was caught up in that too. Let's go back to Tommy Hellström, who's pushing up against Brad Maris. Johan Larsson is well clear of John Saunders again. Very nicely done. Had a great start, Johan Larsson. A little separation in the field now. I'm panning down as we're going, starting the second lap. John Messick goes on the inside there. Good move there. Mike Mileski seemed to have had a little trouble, and so does Eric Langlois. Thomas is in the pits. James Parks in the pits. So something must have happened. But we didn't have any big pandemonium, which is nice. Following Mike Mileski here as he make a move on Eric Langlois. And Eric goes really, really wide there. Going up to Laszlo Nemeth. Let's see, Ollie actually. Let's following Ollie, goes following Shannon. Shannon have Britos in front of him. Correction, he has Hugo Caballero, then Britos. Sylvain Dessart, oh, little bump. Something happened there. Let's go back real quick. and do a little replay what happened here side by side. Sylvain. Oh, that was a little bump there. Really no big deal. Fastest lap on Larsson.
Got a run on Obando here.
Oh, there's a little bump in the butt on several of these cars. Here comes Jonathan on Obando. And the best way to deal with this track when you chase someone is just to try to keep a little distance, but stress them enough so they make mistakes, because it's so hard to pass. Chris Bourne behind Sylvain. Chris Moses in P8. Oh, I'm sorry, I need to put up the timing tower. I apologize. I need to configure that one too. I got so excited. Let's see what we're gonna put on that one. Let's put the race gaps.
.513 has a stop and go penalty.
Oh, 513 stop and go. Who would that be?
Chris Moses has gone very wide at the hairpin. And Chris Moses did not get a good start. He lost the place to Chris Bourne there at the start. And then I had a problem with my braking into that first chicane and left it, I guess, a little too late. I was being really careful, and I gave a little bit of a side swipe to Chris Moses. Doesn't look like it hurt him, but I lost 2 places in the process.
Yeah, I'm just configuring my view here, and we're gonna put up pit stop situation. Laszlo Nemeth reaching Terry Trowbridge in P12. Banks have probably looked like he was slowing down there a little bit, and lost a couple of positions.
Oh, Obando got a little wiggly out of the first chicane. Closed up a lot.
So we've had a couple of moves. Oh, we see Banks looked like they were very, very close. He's yielding position, dropping back. John Messick takes that position. John Messick comes in with Stuart Charles into the second chicane. Nice and clean going through there. Bikabak have a yellow flag. What happens there? Let's go back maybe 30 seconds to see. And this is the corner I always have trouble with. Is that what happens? He went up a little bit on the curb, goes a little bit wide.
But another run on Obando. He's taking a defensive line.
Yeah, following my instant replay here. He gets hard. Okay, that's what happened. Joe Bikavak.
Oh, I had a break there. Sure happened there. Don't think there was contact. No, there wasn't any contact between us. It looks like he lost it on the exit of turn 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna go replay on that.
Yeah, check it out. It was a bit weird. There may have been some netcode issues going on there.
Yeah,
I'm not
see
sure.
it side by side, and here comes the turn.
I braked on the exit.
Yeah, no contact there. No, it's just he oversteered. No contact there. Verified. Unfortunate for him. Steve Young is up in P5, up 1 position.
Andy Driscoll is doing really well. I mean, he's dogging Chris Moses. You've got a little train of cars going on here. I just need to catch up with them.
Yeah, I'm panning down to find some action. Chris Holmes, it's in P25. Yeah, so we don't have Paolo. I think he got a little turned off. He had some issues during his race. Not all were others' fault, I think. So he got kind of pummeled there at... and here comes Craig Holmes, make a move. He's going to be able to reach Banks, not yet. Craig Holmes is up 14 positions. How did that happen?
Yeah, that's amazing. Must be using Thunderbird 1.
That must be. He's keeping pace here with other cars in front for the moment. Brian is really getting up close and personal with John Messick. Let's get the helicam as we come into. He's going to go inside. Oh, he's trying. But here comes Craig behind. Banks had to pull back a little bit as he was chasing Messick out of the chicane. Here comes into the second chicane. Banks comes in hot and nice. There we go. Good little battle. I think we're going to see a lot of these where we kind of just... cars are chasing each other and not really able to make any inroads unless there is a mistake. The first turn coming out is actually a good place to do kind of late braking if you can and try to pass after you've been drag racing down the start straight. And then obviously this first chicane I think also is a good place if you can really signal and come early into it.
I got 2.2 seconds. Actually, it's 2 seconds now on the guy in front of me.
Yeah, and the Driscoll in front of you.
Yeah, he's fallen away a little bit from Chris Moses, so...
And Chris Moses has reached Chris Bourne now. See if he can get some... get his tires to wake up. Whatever is his issue right now. He lost 2 positions, or one position from his starting position. And Richard Collum maintains, let's get down and look at him a little bit. So he maintains kind of the P1 for silver. Really great job. And the Caballero as well maintained his position. So that will be a fantastic result for Richard Collum. But
yeah, I think what we're going to have to keep a close eye on, mate, is when the leaders start to lap the tail enders, because this is a very short lap, so it's not going to be very long. He might actually start lapping those tail enders before the pit stop.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Actually, I'm going to start my pit wall helper. Yeah, Roberto Bando is chasing Jeremy. Jeremy is so hard to pass. We might also see some track penalties. Track penalties. I had 3 of those in. Oh, here comes Obando braking late in the last turn and completely overcooked it. So
and it looks like Chris Moses is challenging Chris Bourne up ahead of me. Got a run going down into turn 1. They're alongside each other.
Yeah, very close. It'll be interesting to see. Nikos Mersch is driving. Wolf is not driving this season. He's focusing on sprint.
See, Andy Driscoll is really starting to struggle in front of me. I like this battle of the Chris's in front of me, because they're both so fast.
Yeah, I follow that. They're coming into the second chicane.
Is that 2 Lambos?
No, it's not. Is it?
It's a Lambo and a Macca.
Oh, I'm just waiting for the timing tower to show the
yeah,
nets.
Lamborghini and McLaren.
Oh yeah, I could go on the camera and look at that. Yeah, Lamborghini and McLaren. Looks like Sylvain is also trying to get up to reach Steve Young. Sylvain is down 1 position.
Frank, all the McLarens are in this race.
Yeah, there was a comment there by Frank about just that fact. So this is like the McLaren convention. Here's McLaren on McLaren. Laszlo Nemeth tried to read Terry. He's drag racing down the street of the start. So let's see if he's gonna do a late break coming inside. No, he's not. He's gonna stay behind and continue to push behind there. In the black and white car, we see Jeremy Arobas. Stefan, you have a lot of no tracks. Come on, dude. There shouldn't be any no tracks.
Yeah, what are your favorite tracks?
Yeah.
That's what I want to hear.
Stefan only have one favorite track. He had so many no tracks, so there's only one left.
I mean, I know he likes Imola. I would hope Spa. I mean, everyone likes Spa, right?
Yeah, Circuit of the Americas, that's a tricky track.
Actually, Alton Park. He says Alton Park he doesn't like. Alton Park is another one of those tracks for me that, I don't know, it just clicks. Just clicks. Love that track. And give me rain! Let it rain!
Let it rain.
Oh, Andy made a really big error there coming out of this chicane. That final chicane, I'm on his tail. Make sure that I hit this apex and get a better exit than him, and I have.
I have a big delay when I try to change the cars for some reason here. So here we have a blue flag situation. Ponov gets blue flag. Who is behind him? Ponov is back in P33, so he must have had some problems. He lost 6 positions.
And looks like it's a 3-way battle at the front, a couple of cars ahead of me. So I believe that's Sylvain. Oh, there's a big mess at the bottom chicane. Big mess.
Yeah, what happened?
I am not sure. A lot of dust.
Yeah, I'm gonna see.
A lot of cars in front of me. Some people are getting blue flagged, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna do a replay here. It's Hellström.
And Moses has gotten ahead of Chris Bourne ahead of me.
Yeah, there was contact between Hellström and... who was that? Yeah, Moses.
Oh, no. Ah. I just hit Driscoll, unfortunately.
Ouch. Yeah, I have a little problem here, guys. I'm gonna restart my ACC TV, unfortunately. Because I had such a delay when I tried to select car. So bear with me. We're gonna have this up in a jiffy.
I'm waiting for Driscoll to go by me, and I just don't see him. We were all backed up into the final chicane. That sucked. Fritos. There's Driscoll. Okay.
All right, I'm coming back. Slowly but surely. I still have a big delay. This is troublesome, guys.
Still yellow flags approaching the second chicane. There's somebody right in the middle of the kiddie litter.
Yeah, I still have a big issues here. See if I need to change something. So bear with me, guys, online. I'm not able to change cameras. All right, so now I have that working. So now I just have to get the grids up.
Oh, somehow I only lost 5 positions in that melee. It felt like I had let the whole field by. A lot of action in front here.
Yeah, I'm working on the leaderboard, guys. Bear with me. Oh, jeez.
Interesting. I'm able to break so much later than these guys. It's so difficult to judge what they're going to do.
All right, sorry guys, I had to change my leaderboard here. I had too much problems with the other one. So hopefully this will work. Let me get settled. All right, just reconfiguring some things. All right, sorry guys. So I think I'm back. Yeah, I can follow the action now. Had to use my other leaderboard. Sorry about that. All right, so let's see where we are now. We should see pit to start here sometime soon, maybe. Yeah, Trowbridge went into the pits. He's the first guy in. Couple of guys in. Ellis Bekavak is in as well.
Frank is saying that he can't hear the engine noises on the stream.
Yeah, well, we can see if I can up that a bit.
I have 8 seconds of damage, but I'm not going to repair it because I think a decent clip.
Yeah, the helicopter view never really get you that much of a noise. It's more if you do the interior. So I'm a little frazzled here as I'm trying to find my way into the new views I have. All right. Let's see where things shake out here. Larson is still out. Now let me look at something here. Show class. Well, it's going to rotate around here a little bit. So there's some transitions here as we start to get into the pit window. Kind of a weird artifact behind my leaderboard there. What is that? Ah, okay. Remove that. Sorry guys, still trying to get this back to some sort of a normal situation. Oh.
Slower car ahead.
Oh, we have McLellan and leader and Bourne. Yeah, Chris Bourne goes really wide there. And behind him we have leader in the Lamborghini, chased by McLellan in the Ferrari, gets in really, really close, goes on the inside. Is he gonna try and do this move in the chicane? No, he's staying behind. Nice and tidy. Gives a little bit of room.
Oh, I've got a puncher in my right rear.
Puncture?
Huh. Yeah, I haven't done that in a long time.
Like a real puncture or pressure loss?
It says pressure loss. Oh, somebody ahead of me just spun.
Yeah, Schmidt.
That was Schmidt. Yeah.
So Brad Maris is sitting in the lead right now. And I want to be able to see the situation with pits. I don't see any pit information. I'm so frazzled here with my setup right now to follow the race. Super frustrating.
It's pit stop time. I've got 1 liter of fuel left.
Oh, Hellström went wide. There was contact there, Hellström and someone else. I have no markers for any pit stops, which is puzzling.
Well, I can tell you I'm in the pits.
Yeah.
Andy Driscoll is in, Brad Marys, Neil Leader. And now I need to concentrate on stopping in my pit stall here.
Yeah, I think I was gonna go back to the standard layout.
Fluffed my pit stop.
There we go. So Maris has not pitted. I'm sorry, Maris have pitted. So still the guys in the top here, we are kind of overdue for being, we're halfway through here and we haven't seen any of the top 7 that has pitted. Johan Larsson has been sitting in the lead, has the fastest lap. He is pitting, or he has pitted. I'm gonna see what pit stop time he had. The layout I'm using here, I can't see that. So yeah, actually, yeah, I can. So Larsson had a good stop, 106. I think the best you can have is 104. The 106 seems to be a good reference for a good stop. Bando yellow because he got that because he went in. Let's look a little bit further back. Harvey goes in. And Bekavak sits in P30, 31 or 32. The start in the pits, so now we start to see some of the top guys goes into the pits. Steve Young in the pits.
After the hairpin.
And Moses is clear from the pit stop as well. It's jumping around here a little bit to catch some action. So Johan Larsson is chasing Ambro. Ambro hasn't been in the pits yet, so Larsson is clearly still in the lead, followed by Maris and Moses. See where Steve Young will come out. Steve is in the pits. I think he's rolling out now, possibly. Yeah, Steve Young is in the pits.
You think track cuts are going to be part of this? I mean, I already have 2.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. So Steve Young rolls out, currently in P4, P5. And here comes Moses around the bend. So he's gonna come up on Steve Young. And we have Pornoff there. Pornoff is being lapped.
Something happened with John Saunders.
Pornoff at P21. Let's see where Saunders is.
Caught up to Terry Trowbridge very, very quickly. See how difficult he is to pass.
Yeah, here comes Jonathan. P12.
5:15 has a 30-second stop and go penalty.
Yeah, saw that. That's Ambro. Larsson comfortably in the lead. So Maris has come up as P2 right now. Has quite a distance to Steve Young, 2 seconds behind. Steve has traffic. Blue flags flying. And Moses is in P6. So he's passing a flag there. So Richard Colomb still in the lead for the silver group, and Caballero is coming up on him though. As is Ambro, a little bit further back. So 1, 2, 3 of the silver there is Colomb, Caballero, Ambro, and McKay. And he's followed by Pornoff. Pornoff going to try and do a move. Looks a little bit on the inside. Try to stress McKay. Drive through for Charles in P29. So Pornoff passes McKay pretty easy. Ambro in the pits now, I believe, to serve his stop and go 30. 36 people still competing. 2 guys, Zimmer and Langlois, in the pits. Not clear if
Charles
they're
has
actually...
a drive-through.
Yeah. So Ambro is in serving, and I think Zimmer and Langlois, they sit stationary there. I don't know if they gave up on this or not.
Craig Holmes is up into 14th place from last on the grid. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's super strong. And the Thunderbird. Good job there. So less than 17 minutes left of this. So we have a McLaren in the lead, but then we have two Ferraris behind, chasing him. Shannon goes into the pits. So Larsson leads with 12 seconds to Maris, which we're following right now. Behind there we have Steve Young, E3, and Moses is 10 seconds behind, so at least he has gained 2 positions, Moses. Then we have Chris Bourne, and we have Desart. I think he just passed a blue flag, so Desart is chasing Bourne and Hellström. And Nemeth. Yeah, someone made comments there on, yeah, I got a lot of kind of tire damage on this track in the Porsche. Okay, we're following Jonathan on Trowbridge, see if he can pass.
Without crashing?
Without crashing, exactly. Commentary curse here now. There's traffic in front of Trowbridge.
I can sneak ahead
good
here.
exit on
Yep,
Jonathan.
I'm gonna sneak ahead.
Comes on the inside. Gonna stay. Oh, that's...
Oh.
Yeah. Trowbridge just turned in there.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I wasn't there, was it?
Hellström went off by his own. Britos P12 and Holmes. Let's look at Gallagher. We haven't really seen Gallagher. Any action from him? He's behind Charles that has served his penalty. Lee Ellis driving in P31, surprising. Not a good race for him today.
I think Terry Trowbridge has some red mist.
All right, he's coming at you. Let's see.
Yeah, he's braking excessively late everywhere.
And you have traffic in front. Oh, that's a dissing view I had on that, sitting on his wing.
Getting a blue flag. Letting me by.
Yeah, is
Doesn't
that...
want to let me by, does he?
Is that Messick? Yeah, it's Messick.
Yeah.
He's in P24 right now. Let's see if he'll let you go.
Yeah, he's letting
There
me
we
by
go.
now.
Nicely done. Here comes Trowbridge up on him. Let's see if he got a yield for him too. I don't want to be your spotter. That would be unfair.
Now I've got Jeremy in front of me.
I'm going to have the privilege to see GT3 racing at Circuit of the Americas in a couple of weeks.
Oh, super.
So I'm going to be able to do photography and be on the grid and all that. So that's going to be super exciting. And hear these animals in the real. And the guy that's driving, that's kind of my contact. He has a Mercedes. So I'm going to show him your pace car.
Oh, brilliant.
And he has a real sim in his garage, like a real race thing that moves and all that they used to do their practice with. So super exciting. See that? Not very close racing here. The only I see here is behind is Caballero, Shannon, and Coulomb. So this is actually the fight for 1, 2, 3 of the silver team. It'll be interesting to follow until we see Jonathan maybe gets closer to Arobas. You let me know.
I'm getting there, but I've got to be careful because I've now got 3 track cuts.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Stefan, we did the sponsor readings earlier. Actually, when I'm gonna pull that up actually because if we have a lull here for some reason, I could maybe call that up. Yeah, so exciting to see here the real nice action here with the silver team. And again, Colomb, this was his race from the start. Jumping over to Jonathan, getting really close to Arobas.
Yeah, once again on the braking there, just really difficult to judge it. I'm assuming that he has a lot of ABS on because I have like one ABS, so I'm able to brake much more effectively.
Yeah,
Put a little bit of pressure on Mr. Arobas.
See if I get stress him a little bit.
Yeah. Imagine he's sitting there, he's got Mars on his lap yipping at him.
Yeah, he's a good driver. I've been following him many times.
Yeah, he's very clean, very consistent.
So the battle for P9. Going back to check out Shannon, Caballero and Colomb for a little bit. Now the closest battle. Ambro is reaching Messick. Messick drives the Porsche. Oh, something happened with Driscoll. Let's do a little replay there. I think he got, maybe he got a little bit hard here on the... Yeah, he got on the curb in that first chicane and got sideways and backwards and turns around, rejoins safely. So Colomb still in the lead for silver. Jonathan really trying to reach. Oh, Throwbridge. I was still in replay mode here. Let's see if we can catch Throwbridge. Oh, he just lost it. And Craig Holmes up in P13. Lap times from the top 5. Yeah, so the best lap is 128.5. And Brad Maris 128.6. Steve Young 128.6. Steve Moses 128.8. And 129.2 for Chris Bourne. And right now they are lapping in, this late in the race, they're lapping in the 29s, 28s, upper 28s. So something happened with Trowbridge again. Unfortunate. Or Jeremy is reaching Arobas now in the first turn. It's not reaching him, but now we see Steve Young have actually been able to come up on Maris here in battle for P2.
And we're trying to lap Schmidt, and he's got blue flags.
Yeah, Terry Trowbridge dropped down, he went off, and I think he pushed too much after, because it seems like when you go off with the cars, I mean, you're gonna have dirty tires for a little bit, because sometimes I'm just sliding around after I've been off if you start to push too soon. Oh, here, traffic.
Yeah, Schmidt really did not want to be lapped.
Yeah, I just came in as I saw that happening.
He was being a bit of a shit, actually.
Here, McClellan is pushing to reach McKay. It's panning down the field. Oh, he's gonna go push on the inside here on McKay. No, not successful. Ferrari on Ferrari. L for 19. Going up to Jonathan again. He's pushing hard. Hellström in front of them. He's now...
Yeah, there's 3 slower cars ahead of us.
Yeah, Tommy Hellström and Nemeth.
Oh, this is going to get really sketchy.
Oh, yeah, you had some blue flag interactions
dear.
there. More is coming. Oh, Charles had a little off. Ambro trying to reach Messick. Trowbridge tried to recover.
I'm assuming Trowbridge has a ton of damage or something.
Yeah, so here's some traffic that needs to be passed. Trowbridge just stopped.
Yeah, he just let us by.
Okay.
You can tell that we're battling.
Here's McClellan. Gonna move on the inside on the McKay. No, it's not able. Couldn't reach him. Oh, here
Your
he
leader
comes.
now doesn't want to be.
McClellan makes the move for P9. 19. Nicely done. And Ambro is now reaching Messick. This is the fight for P24. Messick had a good run out there. Let's see what's going on here. So Jonathan passed. Let's do a replay.
That was really sketchy.
Oh, there's traffic there. They had the Lamborghini, and you very opportunistic move on the inside by Jonathan there. That was a good move. I think Jeremy enjoyed that. Yeah, Frank, Terry is the last of the gentlemen. You're right. All right, so maybe Jonathan, you can let loose. Jonathan in P9, following Shannon here on Caballero. So this is for, there have been some changes here to the silver. Caballero is leading the silver group right now, but he goes wide. He gets on in the first chicane, but Shannon is not able to capitalize. So Colo must have had some problems then. I didn't see that part as we were following other cars. Trowbridge on leader. Leader is, his car is very distinct, easy to see. First turn, sorry about that. Big Natty.
Who is Big Natty?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Trowbridge pass leader there, no problems. Arobas coming back on you.
Yeah, he's not giving up. He's
not giving up. And the top 3, it's actually only 4 seconds between them about... Oh, James Parks, okay. Yeah, sorry about that, James. As that is first lap, we're gonna review that, obviously. So Hellström has some pace, tries to reach Nemeth in P7. Good race by Nemeth. He's just joining us. He's up 2 positions. Chris Bourne is up 24 positions. Is that really true? That's amazing.
No, he started just ahead of me. He was in the top 10.
Yeah, I don't know why it shows this. Yeah, doesn't make sense, does it? Honoff is up in P18. I know he started way back.
Yeah, I want to say he started like 25th or so, or 27th.
Yeah, I don't know how you casually can sit and talk, Jonathan.
Well, neither do I, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Oh, it's fun.
So while we're at it, just I'm gonna hit up a sponsor here to just mention Castle and Cauldron, because we have Mr. Buckley on there. So you can find Castle and Cauldron on Facebook. So they do handmade stuff, including magic wands and Harry Potter and medieval cosplay items. So anything in that vein, you can find them on Facebook, Castle and Cauldron. So they're our sponsors. Really appreciate that. Enables us to do what we do. We also have Syndeo as a sponsor. You see them up, our sponsors up in the right corner. Syndeo is a technology broker. So they will help you find the best technology solution for your business when it comes to contact center, cybersecurity, etc. And then we have Sim3D, so they do everything you need for your cockpit. Dashboard, fan shrouds, flag boxes, power supply brackets, button boxes, and all that stuff. So be in the business for that, please support our sponsors that makes this happen, so we really appreciate them.
Yeah, Craig Holmes up 24 places. Must have had a great race.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. Steve Young is starting to reach Maris, and we are just about the end of the race, so I think, yeah, there it is. That's Larson. Larson goes in to get his prize. So Larson P1 for Platinum. Really well done. I'm just fixing my graphic here. So thank you guys for joining. This was really great. And Caballero is the one that's Hugo Caballero is the P1 for silver. And I'm gonna get that graphic down. So Jonathan, and you ended up in P9.
Yeah, I haven't finished the race yet,
Well
Krista.
done. Yeah.
I'm still to do the
we'll
final
see.
chicane, but yeah, P9, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
And apologies to those I hit.
And Chris Holmes comes in here and he's really tried to do something in the last moment, and sideways goes Britos. Hits the car in front of him that went really sideways after hitting the curb. So Chris Holmes now up in P11. Unbelievable. So yeah, great job by Chris Holmes, as recognized on the stream here. P11 or P10 for him, actually. Unbelievable. Oh, so thank you guys. Sorry that I got so frazzled. My original streaming solution didn't work. I had to recover on that, and then I got real frazzled. And so anyway, I hope you could enjoy the race. Let's see here. I'm gonna get over to my interview screen, ZOLDER GT3, and get my podium. Oh, why don't I see my podium? Hold on, download podium and get that graphic up here in just a minute. Here we go, GT3 podium. All right, so I don't think Hugo Caballero is Johan on here? Yeah, Johan Larsson. I'll pull him in. Hey, Johan. Can you hear us? Hello, Johan.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Congratulations for the race. Looked very comfortable for you. How was it?
Yeah, it was. It was hard work actually, but I was so scared at the end because I was involved in a crash in front of me. So I had over minutes of damage, and I saw Mary's closing. So I was really thinking he would catch me because I couldn't drive at all. So yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah. So did you have any track cuts or anything like that?
No.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, because on this track it's really easy to do that. You start to miss your braking point in the second chicane there, and then all of a sudden you get a cut.
Yeah, it's that kind of track. But no, I have been kind of good on them all week. So yeah, I find a way around.
Yeah. So with this, you are actually in the lead of the series. I see it just updated here. So you have 111 points, and Chris Moses is in P2. So you have 12 points to him. You're ahead with 12 points.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah. So that's great. That's a good.
Yeah. And Saunders was really fast in the quali, so I actually said to Tommy right before the last lap that now I need to do my PB, and I did. So
that's awesome. Yeah, that's how we want it. That's always my goal in the qualifying. If I done my personal best, that's all I want.
Yeah, first time into the 27th, so I'm really happy with that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Didn't have it all the same pace in the race though, but I don't know why the rest didn't have it either. So because I think some guys have been faster during the week, so I thought I would have a battle. But
yeah, when you just lap, that's a different thing from being just lapping. And this is such a difficult track too, so you really have to be on the ball all the time.
Yeah.
So that's a different thing than just lapping.
It can be tricky with the slower guys or lap guys. You need to pass them, and you want to do it fast, but you better be a bit careful as well. So
yeah, absolutely.
Tricky because it's so narrow, this track.
Yeah, so and Jonathan, with this race, where are you now in the standing here? I don't find you now.
Jonathan left.
Jonathan left. Okay, so I'm just gonna flip over here and look into silver, how they look now. So
who won the silver?
Hugo Caballero. He did a great job there. And Richard Colomb actually. Richard Colomb was the fastest in qualifying.
Yeah, they had great pace in quali as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of, yeah.
All right.
I don't think Roman Mark would have to leave, but
yeah, I don't know what the deal was. I don't think he was briefed on the qualifier, but that shouldn't mean that he needed to leave. So we'll just make sure we communicate better next race. So
yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Have a good weekend, and I'll catch you next race.
Imola.
All right. Yeah. Thank you. See you. All right. Thanks everyone on the stream. Appreciate it. Just click a like, and we'll see you at Imola next Saturday. I'm gonna put the schedule up there just to finish with that. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.